Sullivan. And at this time, we would like to honor our seniors on the North Quincy team, and we would ask that their parents please come down to the center court area. First, Beth Goodrich, her parents can please step out with her. Have a nice round of applause for Beth and her parents. Karen Hogan and her parents. Alyssa Durai and her mother. Megan Storowitz, her parents. And Jen Ryan, her parents. Let's have a nice round of applause for all these seniors, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Camp Bryant Education here at North Quincy High School. For tonight's second game between the Presidents of Quincy High School and the Red Raiders of North Quincy High School. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for Quincy High School. Center, number 31, Alicia Carrizo. And guard, number 22, Polly Hurdle. Forward, number 30, Jessica Page. Guard, number 21, Sarah Shea. And forward, number 23, Brittany Tobin. And Coach Quincy High School, Mr. Jeff French, and assistants Jody Carter and Mike Kendrick. And now, let's start your lineup for the Raiders. At guard, 5'4" senior, number 5, Ted Ryan. At the other guard, 5'4" senior, number 28, Tara Corbin. At center, 5'11" senior, number 21, Alyssa Durai. At forward, 5'11" senior, number 24, Megan Sorowitz. At guard, 5'5" senior, number 3, coach captain Beth Goodrich. Head coach of the Red Raiders, Quincy has been found in the assistant to John Fowler and Buddy Jorgensen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some 3 times for our national anthem.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to North Quincy High School for tonight's basketball contest between the visiting Quincy Presidents and the North Quincy Red Raiders. Quincy in blue and white coming out onto the floor now. North Quincy in the white with black trim, red letters and numbers. Quincy will bring out a starting five of Alicia DeMuzio, Bonnie Hurdle, Jessica Page, Sarah Shea, Brittany Tobin. North will be starting their seniors, Jen Ryan, Beth Goodrich, Alyssa Durrani, Kara Colgan, and Megan Sidorowitz. Quincy with the tap. Sarah Shea passes it inside now to Tobin. Back out, Bonnie Hurdle with the ball to Tobin in the corner. Hurdle with a long three to start the game, and it's good. Bonnie Hurdle, the leading scorer for the Quincy Presidents and one of the leading scorers in Eastern Massachusetts basketball this year. Megan Sidorowitz with the ball out to Jen Ryan. Ryan drives, passes it off to Durrani on the inside. Outside now to Goodrich. Goodrich is deflected. Tobin with the interception out to Hurdle. Hurdle stops, pops off the rim, no good. Beth Goodrich with the ball for North. Drives, puts it up, no good. Sarah Shea ahead to Hurdle. Hurdle with the lay-in and the foul.
Well, Bonnie Hurdle running the court at both ends was able to get the extension pass and lay it in on that fast break opportunity. She's going to get an opportunity to shoot the free throw as well, make a three-pointer the old-fashioned way.
Hurdle with the first 5 Quincy points. She's at the line. Bonnie Hurdle misses the free throw earlier this year. She broke the school record for points. Jen Ryan with the baseline jumper, no good. Hurdle with the rebound. Sarah Shea with the ball. Over to Hurdle. Back to Shea. Passes it into the corner to Jessica Page. It goes off her hands, out of bounds. North ball.
Unpressured turnover there. You don't want to make those kind of plays. Quincy's a tournament team. They'll be going to the state tournament. North will not, so North would like to be somewhat of a spoiler tonight.
Beth Goodrich with the ball. She loses the handle and fouls Sarah Shea, trying to get it back. Sarah Shea passes it over to Tobin. Into the corner to Jessica Page, and she hits the jumper. Quincy 7, North Quincy 0. Jen Ryan at the top of the key for North. Inside to Sidorowitz. Passes it off to Colgan. Ryan gets the ball back, puts it up, she's fouled.
Coach Doug McFarland going with his seniors as a starting lineup tonight. Colgan will go to the line. She'll shoot 2. Or is that Jen Ryan at the line?
Ryan's first free throw is off the rim and out. We have subs coming in for North. Shauna Kelly and number 25, Sarah Gorham. Sarah Gorham, the leading scorer for North Quincy. Ryan with the second. Around the rim and out. Rebounded by Page. Up to Shea for Quincy. Sarah Shea passes it back out to Jessica Page. Over to Brittany Tobin. Shea again with the ball. Back to Page. Shea with a long jumper. It's an air ball, goes out of bounds. North Quincy ball. Number 23 in for North, Elise O'Connell. Beth Goodrich with the ball for North. Pass Shea, but Shea takes it away from her. Sarah Shea with the steal for Quincy. Into the corner to Page. Now number 31 for Quincy, Alicia DiMuzio lays it off the glass, and Quincy is up by 9-0.
Quincy pitching a shutout right now.
Durrani with the ball. Back to Durrani. Passes it over to Gorham, off the rim and out. Rebounded by DiMuzio, throws it ahead. Hurdle tracks it down, but it goes out of bounds. North Quincy ball. 12:40 left in the first half. North Quincy looking for their first points. Beth Goodrich with the ball, off to Alyssa Durrani. Durrani to the cutter. Shauna Kelly. She misses, but there's a foul underneath. Bonnie Hurdle with the foul. And Sarah Gorham will go to the line for 2.
Sarah Gorman's a very good player. She's the leading scorer for North Quincy Red Raiders this year.
She gets the first, and North is on the board. And the second rattles around and falls in. North Quincy trails though by 7. Quincy with the lead, 9-2. Hurdle with the jumper. Rebounded by Durrani.
Big rebound by Durrani, that time in traffic.
Goodrich with the drive, and she's fouled. Fouls on Sarah Shea. Gorham inbounds for North, off to Durrani. Off the rim and out. Hurdle now passes off to Page. Inside to DiMuzio, off her hands. It's gathered in by Durrani. She brings it up. Off now to O'Connell, but it's broken up by Tobin and passed ahead to Hurdle. Hurdle fakes the shot, goes in for the drive and misses. Rebounded, but she's out of bounds. North Quincy ball.
North Quincy down 7 points early. They were a little jittery to start. They can get back in this game while Quincy tries to pressure and make some steals. North has to handle the pressure and try to get back in this game with an easy hoop or two.
Shot no good, rebounded by DiMuzio, and we have a jump ball. North with the possession arrow. They'll have it underneath. Sarah Gorham with the inbound. It's deflected, but Durrani gathers it in. She's left open for a 10-footer swish. Quincy 9, North Quincy 4. 11 minutes left in the first half. Sarah Shea with the ball for Quincy, passes it over to Page. Now Tobin from the corner, off the back iron and out. Rebounded by Durrani. Gorham brings it up. It's deflected by Tobin. She gathers it up to Shea. Shea ahead to Hurdle. Pass is intercepted by Goodrich for North. Now O'Connell at the top of the key. Passes out of bounds. Off Shauna Kelly, Quincy ball. 10:21 left in the first half. Quincy 9, North Quincy 4. Sarah Shea brings it up for Quincy. Hurdle now. Over to Tobin. In the corner to Page. Page backs it out, now dumps it inside to DeMuzio around the defense. Puts it up, no good, but she's fouled.
DeMuzio got good position on that play, was able to use her body to protect the ball and got the shot off and get fouled. The ball didn't go in, but she'll get 2 foul shots anyway.
First one is no good. Second shot by DeMuzio. Good. Quincy 10, North Quincy 4. Durrani. Almost traveled. Gets it back over to Gorham, out of bounds on a Quincy deflection. Sidorowicz checks back in for North Quincy, replacing Elise O'Connell. Gorham into the corner to Durrani. Durrani with the jumper goes long. It's deflected out to Shea. Shea pushes it ahead to Hurdle. Hurdle throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Durrani. Gorham. Over to Kelly, no good, but Gorham rebounds and is fouled. Fouls on Brittany Tobin. Gorham at the line for 2. First one is good. North within 5. Number 22, Amanda Saylor, checks in for North Quincy. Gorham with her second. That's good. And Quincy has cut the lead. North Quincy's cut the lead to 4. Quincy leading 10-6. Brittany Tobin passes inside to DeMuzio. She pins the defense and puts it in for an easy 2. Quincy 12, North Quincy 6. Gorham with the jumper, off the rim and out, rebounded by Sidorowicz. She puts it up and in.
Second effort by Sidorowicz, getting the rebound and putting it back.
Now Saylor with the ball. North intercepts the inbound pass. Kelly fakes a shot, goes up and puts it in. Sarah Kelly with the runner, and North is close to within 2. Quincy timeout. So after a slow start, North has cut into the Quincy lead, trails by 2 points with 8:46 left in the first half.
It was a slow start for North Quincy, went behind 7-0. They started their seniors and made some substitutions, and after the substitutions were made, they seemed to get into the flow a little bit better, and they've fought themselves right back into this game. For those that don't know, the first time around Quincy High School beat North Quincy High School fairly easily, and North Quincy wants to make amends for that by coming back tonight with an upset victory. Quincy High School is going to the tournament. North Quincy is not, so I say upset in the fact that Quincy right now has a better reputation in terms of their one-loss record.
Back to action, Quincy will inbound. Sarah Shea with the ball for Quincy. Page now. Over to Tobin, Shea in the corner. Looks inside to DeMuzio, she's double covered. Over now to Tobin in the other corner. Tobin passes off to Hurdle. Hurdle with the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sidorowicz for North, and she throws it out of bounds. Quincy ball. Hurdle with a diving attempt to deflect that ball, landed hard. But no touch detected on Quincy. So Quincy will get it. Tobin with the inbound. Shea looks inside. Passes it back to Tobin, inside to DeMuzio. DeMuzio misses but gets her own rebound, blocked by Sidorowicz. And out of bounds as Kelly dove to gather that ball. Couldn't control. Quincy with the inbound, Sarah Shea. Passes it outside to Jessica Page. Now Shea with the long jumper off the back iron, rebounded by DeMuzio and puts it up, and it's good. Alicia DeMuzio cleaning up inside, and Quincy has a 4-point lead at 14-10. Runner by Kelly is no good, but a foul inside. Kelly with the foul, and Quincy will inbound. Tobin in the corner, back out to Page. Page over to Shea. Tobin now on the opposite side. Jumper no good. Rebounded by DeMuzio. Inside to Hurdle, but she can't connect, goes out of bounds. North Quincy ball.
DeMuzio's been the dominant player so far in this first half of Quincy High School. He's really dominated the backboards as well as getting good position offensively to get some good efforts in toward the basket as well.
Saylor now with the ball for North. Over to Kelly. Kelly looks inside, puts it back out to Sidorowicz. Gorham drives, deflected by DeMuzio, picked up by Shea. Shea looking to advance, over to Hurdle. Hurdle with the standing jumper, no good. Goes out of bounds, or a foul is called. Fouls on Brittany Tobin of Quincy, and North will get the ball. Fouls even at 4. Quincy up by 4. 6:54 left in the first half. Beth Goodrich at the top of the key. Passes it into the corner to Kelly. Now inside to Gorham. Gorham drives, no good. Knocked up, collected by Tobin for Quincy. Ahead to Shea. Shea now to Hurdle. Hurdle drives, puts it up, and it goes in. Bonnie Hurdle with the scoop shot.
There's a reason she's a prolific scorer, and she showed it right there, Ken.
Quincy 16, North 10. 6:23 left in the first half. Kelly with the ball for North. Over to Goodrich in the corner. Jumper goes long, gathered up by DeMuzio. Alicia DeMuzio working strong on both ends of the court, rebounding. Page now with the ball for Quincy. Back out to Tobin. Tobin inside to Hurdle. Hurdle beats the defense and puts it up and in. Off the glass, Bonnie Hurdle.
Great entry pass by Brittany Tobin that time to find the open receiver. She threw it over the top of the defense. Good pass.
Quincy 18, North Quincy 10. Beth Goodrich with the ball for North. Off to Sarah Gorham. Gorham to Sidorowicz. Megan Sidorowicz back to Gorham. Inside back to Gorham. No good. Page with the rebound for Quincy. Ahead to Shea. Shea passes it to Hurdle. Hurdle has a hard time controlling it. Off to Tobin in the corner. Basket is no good. And we have a North Quincy timeout called, with North trailing by 8. 18-10, 5:19 left in the first half.
Both coaches right now are trying to decide what kind of strategy they're going to use if they're going to make any changes. Quincy had the lead early. North crawled back into a little bit, and now Quincy's pulled away again with an 8-point lead. But certainly 5 minutes left in the half. Anything can happen by the time this half ends, and certainly by the time the game ends. But right now, Quincy does seem to be outplaying North just a little bit.
North looking to get back into this game, trailing by 8. They'll have the ball. And will inbound from their own end line. Shauna Kelly bringing it up for North Quincy. Jen Ryan back in. Bonnie Hurdle picks her pocket, but it goes out. Quincy back to North. Nope. Off North. Quincy ball. Sarah Shea with the defense there. Rebecca Sorensen in for Quincy. Hurdle travels.
Picked up that back pivot foot. Karen McDonald, an excellent official. She's one of the leading officials in women's basketball here at Eastern Massachusetts. And you're not going to get away with much with Karen on the whistle, I'll tell you that.
Shauna Kelly with the ball. Gorham fakes the shot. Puts it up. Gathered up by Demuzio. Sarah Shea advances the ball in the wing. Jen Ryan with some tight defense off to Sorensen. Sorensen's jumper is good. That was a 2. Quincy 20, North Quincy 10. Kelly throws it up. Sidorowicz tips it up, but it's controlled by Quincy. Shea behind the back to the middle. Off now to, we had another substitution. Nicole O'Sullivan in now for Quincy. She missed the shot. Shea puts it up. Rebounded by Kelly for North. Make that Sailor. Gorham now with the ball, looking inside. Dumps it off to Kelly. Back to Gorham on the right. Sailor now off to Jen Ryan. Sidorowicz. Looks to drive, but she's defended Gorham. It's cut off. And now Ryan puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Demuzio. Demuzio throws it up for grabs. Gorham misses with the jumper. Shea with the rebound. North getting plenty of looks here, but can't connect on the jump shots. And Quincy has taken a 10-point lead. Hurdle misses on the lay-in. Rebounded by Sidorowicz. Kelly drives the middle, loses control of the ball, out of bounds. Quincy ball, substitutions for Quincy at North. Ashley Scott in for Quincy. Elisa Durrani in for North Quincy, replacing Megan Sidorowicz. Sorensen bringing it up for Quincy. Off to Scott on the wing. Hurdle at the top of the key. Scott now looks. Sorensen ball fakes inside to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan with the turnaround, puts it in off the glass. Quincy up by 12. Gorham inside to Kelly. Kelly back to Gorham, and Gorham is fouled.
Kelly, a nice backdoor pass to Gorham on the cut. And if it wasn't for the foul by Quincy High School there, Gorham would have had an easy layup. So good play both offensively and defensively. You got to make Gorham try to earn it from the foul line.
Gorham at the line for 2. First one off the back iron, and no good. Substitution for North. Elise O'Connell in, and we also have Caitlin Mark in for the first time this evening for North Quincy. Gorham with the second. Off the rim and in. North on the board with their 11th point. They trail by 11 at 22-11. 2:33 left in the first half. Hurdle at the top of the key, over to Ashley Scott. Jump shot misses, rebounded by Durrani. Durrani throws it ahead to Jen Ryan. Ryan brings it back out. Now to Gorham. Gorham with the 3, it's good. Sarah Gorham.
Sarah now has 10 of the Raiders' 14 points.
Quincy's still up by 8, though, as Hurdle gathers. She's called for a double dribble. North looking to get back in it, trailing by 8. Tarani at the top of the key. Over to Gorham. Gorham looks inside, dumps it off to O'Connell. O'Connell back to Gorham. Gorham with the jumper, it's good.
Sarah Gorman on fire right now.
Quincy 22, North 16. O'Sullivan with the ball, passes it off to Hurdle. Hurdle looks inside, over to Scott. To Musio with the turnaround, in and out. Rebounded by North. Tarani ahead to Ryan. Ryan now to Gorham. Gorham on the wing. It's poked by Sorensen, and a foul is called on Sorensen. 17 foul. And North will be shooting the 1-and-1. Sarah Gorham at the line. No good. O'Sullivan with the rebound. Ashley Scott with the ball over to O'Sullivan. Back to Scott. Julie Andrews in for Quincy. O'Sullivan puts it up. Off the rim and out, but she's fouled.
Good foul there by Durante. You don't want to give Quincy an easy bucket right at this point. So she's not in foul trouble. So let's put the Quincy player on the line, O'Sullivan, and see if she can make it from the free throw line.
Quincy by 6, 52 seconds left in the half. O'Sullivan's free throw off the rim and out. Substitution for North. Shauna Kelly back in, replacing Caitlin Mark. Sullivan with their second. No good, rebounded by North Quincy. Gorham with the ball. Deflected by Hurdle. And Gorham throws it away. Her pass to Durrani went wide and out of bounds. Quincy ball. Julie Andrews inbounding for Quincy. Becca Sorensen with the ball. Off to Scott. Scott to Hurdle. Long jumper, swish.
Bonnie Hurdle just set her feet and let it fly, so she nailed it.
Once Hurdle gets set and puts it up, she's an accurate shot. Gorham inside to Durrani. Durrani turns around, puts it up, no good. Again, no good. O'Connell misses everything, rebounded by Quincy. Time is going to expire as Ryan's shot goes off the rim, no good. So the first half ends with the score of Quincy High 25, North Quincy 16. We'll be back for second half action after this break. Back to second half action here at QATV. Ken Shurtleff with Brian Buckley at North Quincy High School. Quincy holds a 25-16 lead going into the second half. And Quincy inbounds the ball. Sarah Shea now. In the corner to Brittany Tobin. Alicia DiMuzio. No foul. Picked up by Kelly. Kelly drives the basket, puts it up. She's fouled.
Kelly got the ball right off the bat and went to the basket. Good aggressive play. That first half, Sarah Gorham led all scorers for North Quincy High School with 12. Alyssa Durrani and Shauna Kelly had 2 apiece. For Quincy High, Rebecca Sorensen, Jessica Page, and Nicole O'Sullivan all had 2 points, while Alyssa DiMaggio had 9, and Bonnie Hurdle was the high scorer for Quincy with 10 in that first half.
Quincy has the inside-outside game working tonight with DiMuzio and Hurdle, 1-2 punch. Shauna Kelly makes a second free throw. Quincy 25, North 17. Hurdle with the ball, looking inside to Tobin in the corner. Throws it inside to DiMuzio, back out to Tobin. Tobin with the jumper, off the rim and out. Rebounded by Jessica Page. She puts it up and is fouled.
Good second effort by Jessica Page. Went for the rebound, used her body to protect the ball again, and went up off the glass, got fouled, and she'll get 2 shots.
Page, her first shot goes off the rim and out. Second one is good. Quincy by 9. Substitution for North, number 22, Amanda Saylor back in, replacing Alyssa Durrani. Quincy brings their defense back to half court. Beth Goodrich with the ball for North. Goodrich drives the basket, puts it up and in. Beth Goodrich with the basket. Now a lead pass to Hurdle. Hurdle passes it off. It's intercepted by North. Kelly with the ball in the left wing. Looking to drive, dumps it inside to O'Connell, but she's out of bounds. Lisa O'Connell stepped on the line with that pass, and Quincy will get it back. North in a press. DiMuzio inbounding for Quincy. Ball's deflected by Saylor. Back to DiMuzio, who's out of bounds, and North will get the ball. Trailing by 7, 15:03 left in the second half. Goodrich at the top of the key. Drives. Runner is short. Goes out of bounds. Off Quincy. North retains possession. Now a conference with the refs.
Don't know why they're meeting on this particular play.
Call is overruled. Quincy gets the ball back. Evidently the outside referee saw it a little different. Tobin hounded in the backcourt. Now to Shea. Shea looking to advance. Throws it ahead to DiMuzio. Underneath to Page. She mishandles, but then gathers it up and puts it in. Jessica Page with the basket for Quincy. Quincy by 9, 28-19. O'Connell on the right wing. Switches left hand, puts it up and in.
Nice move by O'Connell. She did switch over, but she also drove to the basket hard in order to get there in time and lay it up.
Shea hounded in the backcourt. DiMuzio picks it up. And DiMuzio travels. North Quincy ball. So North, with the pressure defense, has forced a couple of Quincy turnovers here early in the second half and has climbed back to within 7 at 28-21. 14-11 left in the first half. Goodrich passes it off to Gorham. Gorham with the runner, in and out. Puts it back up with the rebound, off the rim and out. DiMuzio Passes it ahead to Page. Page hounded on the end line. Saylor is intercepted. Now Shea throws it past Hurdle, out of bounds. North Quincy will get it back. Quincy looking to break the press by throwing the ball ahead. And that was an errant pass from Sarah Shea. Saylor gets inside off the front iron, rebounded by DeMuzio, and she's fouled.
Got a mimic clap from the Quincy High fans. I don't know if they're happy with the officiating so far, but I think it's been pretty well officiated.
Hurdle with the ball. Over to Page. Page to Shea. Shea tries to curl it in, and we have a jump. Possession arrow goes to North Quincy. Rebecca Sorensen in replacing Bonnie Hurdle for Quincy. O'Connell. O'Connell's pass is intercepted by Page. Page down the left passes it off to Sorensen, and Sorensen puts it in.
Nice pass from Page to Sorensen. Sorensen caught the ball in stride and laid it in.
Beth Goodrich with the corner, from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Sorensen. Sorensen hounded by Gorham. Now Shea with the ball for Quincy, off to Tobin. Sorensen at the top of the key, fakes the shot, back to Tobin, inside to Page. Page puts it up, no good. And we have another jump ball call. Quincy possession. Shea inbounds from underneath the Quincy basket, off the foot of Gorham. They'll reset the shot clock. And Quincy will do it again. Page looks at the shot, passes it back to Shea, inside to DeMuzio. DeMuzio triple covered. Shea dumps it off to DeMuzio. DeMuzio gets past O'Connell. O'Connell thought she had all ball, but got her with the body.
Can't say enough about that nice pass by Shea as she drove to the basket. You commented that she dumped it off, and she did so like almost without anyone seeing that she made the pass. Great play.
Nice give and go there from Sarah Shea to DeMuzio.
Muzio has 9 points in the ball game so far. Hasn't scored yet in the second half.
Probably has more than 9 rebounds, but we're not tabulating those. She's been a monster on the boards for Quincy here tonight. Two shots for Lisa DeMuzio here. First one rattles off the rim and out. Second shot no good as well. Goodrich brings it up. Inside to O'Connell. Off the rim and out. Rebounded by Tobin for Quincy. Shea looks ahead. Now to Sorensen, off to Page. Page sets her feet and takes a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Sorensen, that short, puts it up again, no good. Rebounded by Saylor for North Quincy. Goodrich with the ball. Goodrich looking to push, but she's stopped by Shea at the top of the key. Now dumps it off to Kelly. And Kelly with the swish for a two-pointer, and North draws back to within 7 at 30-23, 11:50 left in the second half.
North seems to be making a charge, and then just when they do, Quincy seems to come back and stops that little bit of run. So There's a timeout on the floor. Both coaches are discussing, Quincy High in this case is discussing on how to handle the ball and don't let the pressure get to you. And Coach McFarland for North Quincy is probably telling his girls, get the ball up quickly. We need baskets whenever we can. I noticed the last 2 times they ran the sideline fast break to perfection. They just didn't finish off down that end. So hopefully both teams come out of the huddle with their strategy intact. And Quincy High right now, though, is the leader with a 7-point lead, and it looks tough right at this point.
North will come back out in the press. DeMuzio inbounds for Quincy. Gets it back. Now to Tobin, ahead to Sorensen. It's taken away. Kelly with the ball. Over to Goodrich. Goodrich looks shot, but then passes it over to Gorham. Back to Goodrich. Off now to Kelly. Goodrich looking inside, doesn't see anything she likes. Dumps it off now to Saylor. Saylor inside to Gorham. Gorham steps aside off glass, no good. And a foul is called on Elise O'Connell of North Quincy. Third foul on O'Connell.
She came over the back with that one and trying to get the steal, and the referee saw it and called her for the foul. It's a third, and that's a tough foul right there.
Tobin with the ball for Quincy. Now to DeMuzio in the middle of the court. DeMuzio drives, dumps it back to Hurdle. Hurdle sets her feet off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Goodrich. Goodrich being hounded by Hurdle. Nice pick there from O'Connell as Hurdle hits the floor. Goodrich, long jumper, no good. Rebounded by Kelly, she puts it up. And O'Connell's pass was intercepted by Quincy and it goes out of bounds. Possession of Quincy. How long North will be able to keep this press up effectively is anybody's guess. There's more than half of the second half remaining. Page, jumper, no good. Rebounded by Goodrich. Goodrich in among the trees, pulls it out. Pushes it up. Gorham with the 3. Swish.
Sarah Gorham. She's got 17 now in the game, Ken.
North within 4, and Quincy calls another timeout as the North Quincy press has brought them back into this game.
Well, the pressure defense, obviously, when you're down, you have to press to try to get back in the ball game. But you're right. How long can you do it if you haven't done it all year long? And 2, how long before the other team figures it out and gets easy baskets? When you break pressure defense, you end up with very easy baskets at the other end. And that's one problem when you do press. You might get 3-4 good breaks in a row, and then all of a sudden the breaks go against you, and what seemed like a good strategy turns into a not so good strategy. But the way they're playing it right now, it's been effective.
But Quincy only has 4 points in the second half.
Right. So it's obviously working.
North has outscored them in the second half so far, 10-4.
Actually, 10-5.
10-5.
Jessica Page has a foul shot as well, but you're right. They've only got 2 field goals in the second half so far. Just a little over 10 minutes left.
Foul on North Quincy there. Sarah Gorham picks up the foul on a reach. North Quincy has 4 team fouls in the second half. Quincy again to inbound. It's unusual as Quincy is trying to break this press without their best ball handler, Sarah Shea, on the floor. Although Sorensen is doing a good job backing her up. Hurdle at the top of the key for Quincy. Guarded by Ryan. Now Tobin on the right. Dumps it inside to DeMuzio. DeMuzio is grabbed. fans wanted to travel.
And the top official was going to call it travel, but it was the lower officials called there, and she made the right call because the push actually caused Denuzio to travel.
Sorensen inbounds for Quincy. Tobin back to Hurdle. Hurdle sets her feet. A three is good. Bonnie Hurdle with another three-pointer.
You hit the nail right on the head. When she sets her feet, she makes that shot. She's a great shooter.
Reminds me a lot of the old-time shooters who were set shooters, not jump shooters. Bonnie Hurdle. Although, I have to add, she's not afraid to take it to the hole and drive as well.
Right.
Complete player. Shea back in for Quincy, replacing Brittany Tobin. North Quincy ball. Kelly to Ryan. Ryan from the foul line, no good. Rebounded by Sorensen.
They got the shot they wanted on that play, just didn't make it.
Sarah Shea pushes it up to Hurdle. Hurdle again sets her feet, swish. Elise O'Connell kind of laid off of Bonnie Hurdle, and that's a big mistake. Give her a clear path to the basket on that jumper, and she's going to put it up. Now Gorham comes right back with a runner. Quincy 36, North Quincy 28. And North's press kind of fallen apart on that possession. But Quincy could not capitalize. Sorensen. Now Shea. Back to Hurdle. Hurdle drives right. And a blocking foul is called on Jen Ryan of North Quincy. 16 fouls now on North. We have substitutions for North Quincy. Beth Goodrich, Alyssa Durrani back in for North.
Well, the North girls have to know that you can't give Bonnie Hurdle that three-point shot right now. They have to get out of her. Those 2 threes that she just made really kind of took the steam out of North Quincy's pressure defense and the rally that they had made.
And then you see her versatility, though, because when she's checked closely on the three-point shot, she drove the basket and was fouled. That was actually the 17th foul on North, so Quincy is now in the one-on-one. Hurdle missed the free throw, though. Goodrich comes right back for North and is fouled driving to the basket.
Beth Goodrich, an outstanding softball player as well. Very good athlete. Took the ball down the lane trying to get that easy bucket, because we talked about that at halftime. They have to get some easy buckets as they try to make this comeback come true.
Foul was on Demuzio. Goodrich makes the first. Quincy 36. North Quincy 29. 8:26 left in the game.
Goodrich now has 3 points in the game.
Goodrich with the second. It's good. North within 6. Still pressing. Demuzio flings it ahead and goes out of bounds off Hurdle. We have a substitution for Quincy Nicole O'Sullivan in replacing Alicia Demuzio. Goodrich with the ball for North. Gorham with the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hurdle. Hurdle off to Shea. Shea on the right wing, looking inside. Brings it back out. Top of the key. Off to Sorensen. Sorensen to a cutting Hurdle. Hurdle in the corner. Puts it up. Off the back iron, rebounded by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan with the putback. Quincy 38, North Quincy 30. 7:50 left in the game.
Nice play by Nicole O'Sullivan on that last play for Quincy High School.
Foul on Sarah Shea of Quincy with the hand check. North Quincy ball. Sarah Gorham to inbound. Saylor with the ball. Back to Gorham. Gorham inside to Durrani. Durrani turns around and puts it up.
Nice play by Alyssa Durrani. She made a good turnaround basket and went up strong.
Sarah Shea advances it to Hurdle. Hurdle loses the grip, but it goes out of bounds off Quincy, even though Shauna Kelly wound up in the out-of-bounds area with the ball. Evidently, it was already out of bounds off Quincy. Beth Goodrich bringing it up for North. Off to Shauna Kelly. Kelly inside to Amanda Saylor. Saylor with a left-hand hook. Oh, rolls off the rim and out. Rebound to Quincy. Shea, head fakes. Off to Sorensen. Sorensen with the jumper. Off the iron, no good. Gorham with the rebound off the floor. Now to Goodrich. Goodrich back to Gorham. Gorham sets, shoots. Around the rim and out. Rebounds contested but controlled by Hurdle for Quincy. 6:40 left in the game. Hurdle, ball fakes, puts it up. Runner off the iron, no good. Grab by Kelly. Kelly brings it up, dumps it off to Gorham. But a traveling call on Shauna Kelly.
A lot of back and forth action the last few minutes here.
That's right, and the teams are starting to look a little tired. A couple of girls, particularly on the North team, look like they're sucking wind, as they say. Sorensen throws it ahead to Page. Now Shea with this jumper, that's a three-pointer, good. Sarah Shea coming up with a big three-point shot, and that extends the Quincy lead to 9. Saylor can't control, and North is starting to look really winded. Hurdle with the lay-in. Quincy by 11, 43-32, and North Quincy's coach, Doug McFarland, calls timeout, 5:48 left in the game.
Well, a good run by the North Quincy Red Raiders to get back in the ball game, and then Quincy High came right back with some big plays. Sarah Shea's three right here in the last minute was a big three-point shot, but they've made a number of big plays to respond to North Quincy's rally. And there's a reason why Quincy High School is going to the tournament. They've been in pressure situations like this all year long, and they've done very well. And they just showed it in this stretch when North Quincy seemed to have them rattled a little bit. They came back and made some big plays down this stretch to get the lead back into double figures.
Quincy's a veteran team. Several of these girls have been playing extensively since their freshman year, and they're showing their experience tonight. North Quincy is slow to get back onto the court. They'll have the ball at half court. Shauna Kelly with the ball for North Quincy. Over to Alyssa Durrani. Alyssa looking for cutters. Throws it into side to Saylor, but it's deflected by Shea, and now Goodrich makes a run at the ball, and she steps out of bounds. In the corner, Quincy ball.
Good hustle by Beth Goodrich, though. Heads up play, just stepped on the line or had the ball go out of bounds, just out of her reach, but good hustle.
North Quincy continuing with the press. Sorensen ball fakes, loses the handle, but it's picked up now by Jessica Page. Page back to Shea. Sarah Shea looking inside. Now to Rebecca Sorensen. Bonnie Hurdle in the corner, sets her feet, puts it up, that's short. Controlled by Kelly for North. Kelly ahead now to Gorham. Gorham drives into the defense, and a blocking foul is going to be called on number 30, Jessica Page of Quincy. Sarah Gorham will go to the line for 2 with 5 minutes left in the game. North Quincy trailing by 11. First one is good.
That gives Sarah Gorham 20 points on the evening. really provided most of the offensive firepower for the Red Raiders tonight.
Elise O'Connell checks in for North. In for Quincy for the first action tonight is number 32, Katie Peters. Peters tips it up. It's controlled by O'Sullivan for Quincy. Sarah Shea with the ball. Off to Sorensen. Sorensen goes left, picks it up. Peters now. Back to Sorensen. Sorensen drives, and a foul is called. Fouls on Gorham for North, and Sorensen will go to the line shooting 1-1. First one is good. It's going to make it tougher for North to get back into this game because they are into the penalty. Every foul they make from here on out, Quincy will be going to the line. Sorensen missed the second, but it's gathered in by O'Sullivan. Her turnaround is short. And the ball goes out of bounds off Bonnie Hurdle for Quincy. North ball. 4:39 left. Goodrich looks to drive, dumps it off to Durrani. Durrani inside to number 23, O'Connell, and she's fouled. Fouls on Sorensen of Quincy. Third foul on Rebecca Sorensen. And Elise O'Connell will shoot 2. First one is good.
That's her third point of the evening, but she's been strong on the backboard tonight. Played good defense as well.
Brittany Tobin back in for Quincy, replacing Rebecca Sorensen. O'Connell with the second. No good. Rebounded by Peters. Shea tracks it down in the corner. Tobin ahead to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan drives. Puts it in.
Under control, O'Sullivan, right? Very good play.
Showing some good inside presence, some good inside moves from a player who's primarily known as a volleyball player. Nicole O'Sullivan is really coming through tonight for Quincy. Alyssa Durrani just scored for North, but North still is down by 10. 3:45 left. Hurdle with the easy basket, and Quincy is up by 8. Quincy up by 12 rather, 48-36. O'Sullivan. O'Connell rather. And another foul on North Quincy. This one looks like it's going to go against Gorham as well. That's her fourth foul. And again, Quincy in the 1-1.
As so often happens, you use a lot of energy getting back in the ball game, making a run. And you commented at the time that some of the North players looked a little bit tired. And right now you can see it, the legs seem to be gone, and they're making some fouls just because of lack of energy, and they're a little bit tired.
O'Sullivan misses the free throw, but Tobin gets the rebound. Hurdle, top of the key, three-pointer, good. And this game is falling out of reach for North Quincy as Quincy's opened up a 15-point lead, but Gorham comes right back with a 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Peters, stolen by Gorham. Gorham to O'Connell. O'Connell's jumper is off. Durrani puts it back, and she's fouled. Alyssa Durrani with the putback. Looking for the old-fashioned three-point play with this free throw.
Durrani with using her height to her advantage that time. We got the rebound by keeping her hands over her head, and then she shot the ball in
good
one motion.
North to within 12. Hurdle with the ball. Dumps it off to Tobin. Tobin with the baseline jumper. No good. Rebound by Durrani. Goodrich hounded by Hurdle. Gets past the defense. Dumps it off to O'Connell. O'Connell goes left, throws it up. No good. Rebounded by Gorham, and that shot went wide. O'Sullivan with the ball for Quincy. Now Shea. Shea brings it back. Alicia DiMuzio about to check back in for Quincy. Brittany Tobin in the corner, looking inside, dumps it off to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan off the front iron, and it drops. Nicole O'Sullivan putting together a strong game tonight for Quincy High. Shauna Kelly throws it up to Gorham. Gorham with the three, no good. Tracks down a rebound, but it's bumped off the ball by Peters for Quincy. Less than 2 minutes left. Quincy holding a commanding 14-point lead, 53-39. Inside to O'Sullivan, wide open off the back iron, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. Nicole O'Sullivan with the basket. Shauna Kelly drives, and she's fouled, and it goes. Foul's going to be on Brittany Tobin. Substitutions, number 34 in for Quincy, Caitlin Mack. And we have Megan Sidorowitz and Jen Ryan in for North Quincy. Sarah Gorham will sit down, and Elise O'Connell as well. Bonnie Hurdle out for Quincy. 1:33 left. Foul shot is no good. Durrani puts it back up. Alyssa Durrani making some hay on the offensive rebound there for North. Shea is double teamed. Goodrich picks it up for North and is bumped by Shea. Foul on Sarah Shea here. And North Quincy is now in the bonus situation. They'll shoot one-on-one on this free throw. Number 20 in, back in for North Quincy, Kara Colgan.
Sarah Gorham left the game as North Quincy's high scorer. Tonight she had unofficially 21 points.
Almost half of North Quincy's scoring. Brittany Tobin's pass to Peters goes off Katie Peters' hands, out of bounds, North Quincy ball. We have 1:06 left.
Alyssa Durrani is the only other player for North Quincy in double figures. She has 11 points.
Colgan back to Goodrich. Goodrich's jumper off the front rim, no good. Ryan with the rebound, puts it up, no good as well. Peters rebounds for Quincy. Sarah Shea going left. Dumps it off to Mack. Make that mark. Caitlin Mark. Shea back with the ball. Now to Tobin. Inside to Peters. Peters with the jumper, no good. Colgan with the rebound for North. Ryan dumps it off to Durrani. Durrani, good. Swish on that jumper. But Quincy still up by 10. We're coming down to 10 seconds left in the game. Sarah Shea with the ball. Peters puts it off of Alyssa Durrani's foot. Quincy will get this inbound possession with 4.8 seconds left and a 10-point lead.
Bonnie Hurdle, 25 points tonight for Quincy.
25 points. Pretty impressive game from one of the leading scorers in Massachusetts this year. And Quincy High School wins the home and away series this year, defeating North Quincy for the second time by a score of 55-45 here at North Quincy High School this evening. Quincy's record goes to 14-5 on the year. North Quincy drops to 5-14. So we're going to sign out here from North Quincy High School on QATV this evening. With Brian Buckley, I'm Ken Shurtleff. Thanks for joining us for this high school basketball game between Quincy High and North Quincy. Check you on the rebound. Good night.
Good night, everyone.